Hello, children. I am Mrs. Aarti Shingari from Kendra Vidyalaya number 1, Ahmednagar. Today we will learn a new story, Alice in Wonderland, from class 4 English NCERT books. Children, this is a lovely story of a rabbit. Alice was once sitting with her sister under the tree and listening to the story from her sister. Suddenly, she saw a white rabbit scamper by. Scamper by means to walk fast. It was walking very fast. It was wearing a blue coat and it removed the watch from his pocket. Now Alice, she became very curious. She was very inquisitive. She wanted to know about this rabbit. She saw that this rabbit is different from other rabbits. This rabbit was wearing a blue coat, red waistcoat. It had pink eyes. It had a watch in his hand and it could talk. So the curiosity made her go behind the rabbit. The rabbit was going fast and Alice was following it. Suddenly she saw the white rabbit popped into the rabbit hole. In the hole. Pop means going inside, jumped inside. She also followed it. And in the midway, she was going down and down and down. She thought that I may reach the center of the earth, or even I may fall on the other side of the earth. Then suddenly she fell down on the grass, that dry grass. She stood up and she saw in that room there was one door. The door was hardly 15 inches high. And she saw there was one golden key lying on the table, center table. She took that key and went to the door. And to her surprise, she was happy, she was delighted to see that that key fitted in the lock which was there on the door. She opened the door. She could not go out of the door because it was very small, but she could see the garden outside, see such a beautiful garden with fountains, with colorful flowers. Such a beautiful garden she had never seen before. So she was very happy. Now here we will come to question answers. In this lesson, there are many words which we will see afterwards. While listening to the story, what did Alice see? Yes, you know, Alice saw a white rabbit going hurriedly somewhere. Hurriedly means very fast. What was different about the rabbit that Alice saw? We saw many points. Yes, the rabbit was wearing a blue coat and a red waistcoat. It had pink eyes. It was wearing a watch. It could speak. So many different things. You can see the rabbit here. Where did the rabbit go? The rabbit entered the deep rabbit hole. How did Alice reach Wonderland? Alice, following the strange rabbit, jumped into the hole. She had a great fall into the deep rabbit hole. She fell on a heap of dry grass and thus reached the Wonderland. See how she fell down. What strange things did Alice see in the Wonderland? Alice saw a very small door of 15 inches high. She saw the white rabbit entering the door. She saw a golden key lying on the glass table. She opened the lock with the golden key. See. Describe in your own words the garden that Alice saw. We can describe in our own words. You can change the sentences, children. You can add your own sentences. This is one example which I am giving you. Alice saw the most beautiful garden in her life. There were various colored flowers in the garden. The fragrance was very attractive. Fragrance means smell, beautiful smell. The garden also had fountains. She wished that she could stay there forever. See here, such a beautiful garden. Find one word from the story that means. Now we will see the meanings. To walk fast. Hurry word is used, hurried. So hurry means to walk fast. At once, quickly. To think, wonder. She wondered where the rabbit was going. She wondered how different this rabbit is. Move fast, scamper. The rabbit was scampering by. The rabbit scampered by. So scamper means to walk fast, to move fast. Delight. She was delighted to see the golden key fitting in the lock. So happy. She was very happy. To be inquisitive, curious. She wanted to know. She was desperate to know about that rabbit. To be seen nowhere. Nowhere means disappear. Disappear, and the opposite is appear. Appear means you can see, and disappear means you are not able to see anywhere. Now we have to pick the correct answer. There are 3 options given for each question. You have to choose the correct answer. The rabbit had dash, white eyes, big eyes, pink eyes. The answer is pink eyes. Who was burning with curiosity? Alice, the rabbit, children. The correct answer is Alice. Who fell down and down and down? Naturally, Alice fell down and down and down when she was following the rabbit. Who said, "Oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting"? It was said by the rabbit when it was going inside the rabbit hole. The garden Alice saw was dash, big, lovely, small. It was very lovely. Now, similar words, opposites and sentences. Talking. Talking means chatting, to talk, to chat. Arun was chatting on the computer. The opposite is silent. The class was silent. To talk and to be silent. These are 2 opposite words. Then lovely. Lovely means it is very attractive. Sheila's dress is very attractive, very lovely. Opposite is nasty, bad, dirty. Shravan has a nasty nature. He doesn't talk to any person in a friendly way, in a nice way. Nasty is the opposite of lovely. Listening. Opposite is hearing, to listen, to hear. One is talking, other is listening. Father was listening to the news on television. Speaking. My mother is speaking to the neighbor. See. Look at. Look at the beautiful picture. To see and to ignore. The rabbit ignored Alice. To pay attention and to ignore. Center. It is the middle. Center of the earth. Middle of the earth. The table is lying in the middle of the hall or in the center of the hall. Border. Opposite is border. If you see the circle inside, there is center, and then circle, border. The army men live at the border of our country. Now we have to describe the journey to the center of the earth. See, in the picture you can see the layers of earth. These layers of earth you will study more nicely in class 5th. There are actually in class 5 also it is mentioned that there are main three layers: crust, mantle, and core. Crust means upper layer, which in the beginning I would see dust, soil, rocks, water, and mud. Upper layer, which is made up of soil on which we walk, which we run. Then below that, there are rocks. When you must have seen when they make houses, they dig the earth, and when they go little deeper, they find rocks. At the center of the earth, I would find red hot core, which will have thousands of degrees of temperature. Here nobody can go. It is a core. Core means it is made up of liquid. In that liquid, there are many minerals, and they are at the temperature of thousands of degrees of Celsius that nobody can even imagine there. With the increasing depth, the temperature would go on increasing. Further, I would encounter volcanoes, hot magma, and rocks in liquid form. You must have heard the word volcano. What is volcano? Volcano means the eruption of lava. This liquid, which is at the core, it is known as lava. It is made up of liquid with all the minerals in it, and it is at a temperature very, very, very high. And sometimes it erupts out as a volcano. Now, rearrange the words to make questions. Talk, rabbit, how, can. The answer will be, how can a rabbit talk? Going, is he where? Where is he going? Read, he can time. The. Can he read the time? Hurry is in a why. Why he? Why is he in a hurry? So children, here we have completed all the exercises, and I hope all the exercises are very clear to you. If you like my teaching, children, please like, share, and subscribe my channel Abhi Priya.